opened the expansion wing, which brought in customer favorites Von Maur, Urban Outfitters, Trico Salon, along with the new Bath & Body Works in Williams-Sonoma. We also welcome with excitement Michigan's second Cheesecake Factory location. Our Grand Rapids community has enthusiastically welcomed these additions, and our goal is to continually bring you more and more top-notch retail experiential destinations. That is why today we are particularly excited to announce that movies are coming back to Woodland Mall. And at this time, they will be first run in a renovated theater, offering a modern movie-going experience befitting our community. A perfect fit for extending the entertainment options at Woodland Mall. Phoenix Theater joins a tremendous existing lineup here at Woodland Mall, where a shopper would need to travel over 100 miles to find a collection of shops that include Sephora, Lush, Williams-Sonoma, Pottery Barn, Von Maur, Urban Outfitters, Altered State, and Apple. We cannot wait for your grand opening. Before we move on to our next speaker, the rest of the agenda this morning is very exciting. You will hear from Corey Jacobson, owner and president of Phoenix Theaters, Jordan Holman, executive in charge for the development of this theater, Joe Cordino, Preet CEO, and Robert Coughlin, Kentwood City Commissioner. And before you leave today, don't forget to check out these exciting seats that the theater will be having that I'm sure Jordan is very excited to show us today. Without further delay, I'd like to introduce you to Corey Jacobson.
Well, thank you, Makia, and welcome everybody. It's good to see everybody here so early in the morning. I'm Corey Jacobson. I'm the owner of Phoenix Theaters, our Michigan-based Phoenix Theaters, and I wanted to announce the opening of our Phoenix Theaters here at the Woodland Mall. This will be our 6th movie theater in our chain and the 4th in Michigan. It will also mark a really important milestone for me personally, as it is our 50th theater screen in the last 21 years. I want to take a minute to introduce our Phoenix Theaters senior staff that makes all of this possible. And I'm going to start out on this end with John Scanlon, who is our COO of our company. Braden Allen. He's the CFO that keeps all the money rolling in the right direction. We have Tyrus Reed, who is our Vice President of Operations for all of our theaters. Jordan Holman, who we'll talk a little bit later. Because this is such a major project for us, we have Brian Garathy, who stand up and say hello, take a bow. Your parents are in the audience. And he's going to be our house manager for this location, which is a new position that we're starting. And also we have Lindsay P. You have to help me with your last name. Stand up and stay about. Lindsay is our new employee development and training supervisor. All of the people in this front row have something in common, and that is that they've all worked for our company for many, many years. Lindsay started out in Monroe. What year was that? 2013, and Brian has been here for 5 years. Jordan's been here for 11 years. Tyrus in October is celebrating 20 years. Braden's been around since 1998 and worked for me for United Arts Theaters. John has been around since 1993, 92, 93, give a few years, and also worked for United Arts Theaters. And all of our senior staff started out popping popcorn, ripping tickets, selling concession items. So we have a very unique company where our employees all started in positions, entry-level positions, and are now senior operating officers of my company, and I am very, very pleased to have them along for this journey. We came here to Woodland Mall several months ago, and we were pleasantly surprised by the vibrancy of this shopping center. You know, particularly in the age of the pandemic, we walked in here and there were people scattered everywhere shopping, and it's like, wow, this is really an experience. The new Von Maur store, Cheesecake Factory, Black Rock, certainly the Apple store, and all of the stores that were mentioned earlier were really an attraction to us, and this is absolutely a fantastic retail destination in the state of Michigan, and certainly for West Michigan. We sat back and we looked at this and said, this is the perfect place for a state-of-the-art movie theater to be located with all these wonderful amenities, and this is a fantastic building with great bones, so we're going to basically start from scratch and re-envision this and hopefully give the community something that's really special. Also, I wanted to point out, since we've been here for the last few weeks, it has been wonderful to meet all of the merchants and vendors and craftsmen that you have in the Grand Rapids Metropolitan Market, who've stopped in and given us bids and proposals on a lot of different items. And you can really tell that they have a Midwestern spirit that I just love to see. Particularly when you travel around the rest of the country, you start to appreciate what we have here in Michigan. So this is fantastic to see. I also want to thank Preet and their management for just being so welcoming and wonderful and helping us down the way, accepting packages and doing all sorts of things as we get started here. It's really been a pleasant experience to work with them, and we look forward to a very, very long and prosperous tenure here. I wanted to introduce Jordan Holman again, who's an 11-year veteran of our company, and I read in a book somewhere that put your best people at your biggest opportunities, and Jordan certainly fits that very, very well, as he's been a creative marketing director for our company, started out as an usher, he was an assistant manager, a general manager of one of our busiest locations down in Monroe, Michigan, and he is moving here to join your community. So, and he's going to talk a little bit about the amenities that you're going to see when the theater opens. So I'd like to introduce Jordan Holman.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Corey. I first want to thank you all for being here today for this special announcement. We're so excited to bring Phoenix theaters to the greater Grand Rapids area. As Corey mentioned, my name is Jordan Holman. I'm the executive in charge of project development for Phoenix theaters at Woodland Mall. I will also be the general manager of this location once the project's been completed. So I'm particularly excited about this project, to be involved with it so early on, as well as to be a part of this community moving forward. I've had the privilege of working on a handful of new theater locations for Phoenix theaters, and each time we bring together some of our best hits, some of the best amenities that make a Phoenix theaters what it is. And we also bring in a lot of innovations to improve the customer's experience, and this theater is no exception. At Woodland Mall, we've partnered with Dolby to provide our guests with what's called Dolby Atmos. It's a truly immersive audio experience that really puts you front and center in every scene that you watch. And now, Brad, if you could please, I just want to show you guys a demonstration video. This is something that's provided by Dolby, and I think does a really good job at showing what Dolby Atmos means to the movie-going experience.
Dolby Atmos is a breakthrough new sound experience. It's a major advance from stereo and even surround sound. In stereo, streams of sound are delivered through 2 channels. Surround sound enhanced audio by creating 5 or 7 channels. It's a much richer experience, but the limitations of channels still remain. Dolby Atmos revolutionizes audio by freeing sound from channels. As a result, it can create a complete atmosphere of sound all around you, even overhead. It also enables much finer control for filmmakers over individual sounds. They can be made louder or quieter, more diffuse or more focused, bigger or smaller. Audio elements can now be precisely placed and moved in 3-dimensional space throughout the cinema. Each sound comes to life with its own unique personality and moves around you the way it does in the real world. We call it moving audio, as the sound flowing around you makes you feel like you're truly inside the action. And this heightens the impact of the movie. Look for Dolby Atmos in the cinema and hear the story come alive all around you. Dolby Atmos. Go inside the story with breakthrough sound.
Pretty cool, huh? We're also very proud to offer the most comfortable movie-going experience by putting heated reclining seats in every single seat in every auditorium. So I think that that's what people are most excited about when they hear about Phoenix theaters. I think that's the best amenity that we have to offer. In fact, if you guys don't mind, I think I'll take this opportunity to demonstrate what makes Phoenix theaters such a unique experience. So we call this Kickback, Relax, Recline. Oh, somebody turn the heater on. Like I said, Every seat in every auditorium is outfitted with a heated reclining seat, and it's even got an armrest that flips up, which is really nice for families. I hope everybody can see me, sorry. But yeah, I think that this is really what people are looking forward to the most, and this is probably the thing that makes Phoenix Theaters the most unique experience for a moviegoer. I'm really excited about this project, and I hope that you guys will take the time to follow along on our construction progress. You can visit our website, phoenixmovies.net, to take a look at that, and we will see you at the movies.
Well, thank you, Jordan. You know, maybe your family can fit in the seats, but your significant other can also fit in there as well. Don't forget about that. It's to be very important. Well, we are hoping, incidentally, largely based upon supply chain issues, that will be open for the holiday season this upcoming year. And we'll be employing approximately 75 people at this theater as members of our staff, both management and employees, with full-time jobs and part-time jobs, bringing our total jobs throughout our company to over 325 people, which I think is a really interesting milestone because we are now officially a large company. At any rate, I look forward to a very strong future here in the Grand Rapids market, and want to thank everybody for your time. And now we're going to have a word from the CEO of Preet, as soon as Brad's ready. By the way, while he's getting this ready, I want to just acknowledge Brad Steckroth for these wonderful presentations and modeling of the building. He is also our digital systems engineer and will engineer everything for our theater. So here we go.
Hi, greetings from Philadelphia, everyone. I'm Joe Corradino, Chairman and CEO of Pennsylvania Real Estate Investment Trust, owner of Woodland Mall. I'm really sorry I can't be with you in person today to share in the excitement around this announcement, but I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our new friends at Phoenix Theaters. A little background on Preet. We've been around for 60 years, actually one of the first REITs formed. We own and operate distinctive real estate with a transformative vision for properties that historically operated as traditional malls, strategically reimagining them as lifestyle hubs, and for tenants like gyms and grocery stores and doctors' offices and restaurants and entertainment and housing, and first and foremost, movie theaters. Our core portfolio includes properties in very high barrier to entry markets like Philly and DC, as well as high quality properties. And by the way, we consider Woodland Mall one of our best. Woodland Mall and the Grand Rapids community are incredibly special to us, representing not just a key asset, but a successful market repositioning, where we spent over $100 million in the property in the past few years. Given this investment, it's an incredibly important asset in our portfolio, and we take pride in bringing new concepts to our markets and our Woodland customer. And it's been the beneficiary of this strategy with this new theater announcement. And by the way, I can't wait to be there and go to the theater myself there. So know that we'll continue to deliver top-tier tenants and experiences in the Grand Rapids community. The strength of this property and market are evidenced by a new theater investing and joining our lineup here at Woodland Mall. So again, welcome to Woodland Mall and the Preet family, Phoenix Theaters. We look forward to your grand opening as a key element in the Woodland Mall experience. Thank you.
Thank you. Incidentally, I would like to introduce the Kentwood City Commissioner, Robert Coughlin. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Very pleased to be here. My name is Robert Coughlin. I'm a Kentwood City Commissioner, and I also sit on the Economic Development Corporation for the city. It's a pleasure to be here for this exciting event and this announcement. Before I begin, Jordan, I want to say I'm looking forward to trying that chair and getting my favorite suspense thriller and watching that. So, sounds great. So, on behalf of the City of Kentwood, I'm very glad to be here, sharing the excitement and welcome another business to the community. It is well known that Kentwood maintains a open for business attitude. That has been our motto probably since about 2002, right, way back when I started as a commissioner. So, and that started with Mayor Root, and it continues today. So it's very welcoming to have you here, and we're always open for business. We're committed to helping those looking to invest and grow readily with available business support, excellent customer service, and a streamlined development process that focuses on results, not red tape. This was recently demonstrated by the city achieving a recognition, a certification called a Redevelopment Ready Community Certification from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. This designation recognizes the city's efforts in establishing a solid business planning and economic development foundation to attract private investment. It also means that Kentwood is thoroughly prepared when it comes to removing traditional planning and zoning barriers to promoting opportunities for prospective investors and community-driven projects. It's truly wonderful to hear that Phoenix Theaters plans to refurbish the theater here in Woodland. It's a property that's undergone significant investment and redevelopment in recent years. Woodland's been an anchor for the 28th Street corridor for decades and continues to draw a lot of residents, not only to shop, but to dine and recreate in our community. I'm confident that your efforts, Phoenix Theaters, will bring the community a movie-going experience that will be a great fit here and well received by the community. So thank you again for this opportunity and bringing your business to Kentwood. We'll be walking alongside you, we being the City of Kentwood, in this process, and we look very forward to your grand opening. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Coughlin, and thanks very much for you all joining us today for this very exciting news. On behalf of Woodland Mall, let me say again how excited we are to share this with West Michigan, and how delighted we are to welcome Corey, Jordan, and the entire Phoenix team to this family. Thank you for bringing movies back to Woodland Mall. We are very excited about that as well. We look forward to celebrating the grand opening later this fall and hope to see you all here as well. If any media would like an interview, we are all welcome. You're welcome to come speak with us afterwards. Thank you again for coming out.